back. We had everything in professional mode and not the custom mode. So I was wondering what in the world was going on. Everybody was not even getting a shot off. So here we go. This is going to be big. And again, we go. And this is going to be underway as here's Atlanta of 1985, and Houston, there's a pull and a miss, and Otis Thorpe will get it. They're going to push down, and here's Maxwell. This is the fun tournament, 7 games, everybody is win and move on, a collection of teams from NBA past, and Vernon Maxwell is fouled.
First personal foul.
Vernon Maxwell,
At the line for 2.
a Houston Rocket mainstay. Here's Maxwell, will shoot 2, and he will miss his first. They got to hit their free throws. This is going to be a defensive game. I would say probably in the 90s. It's only 1-0 here in Houston. Oh, look it down, and Dominique Wilkins. And you see the difference in style of play. Look at all the way down to Dominique. And good night. That was a heck of a move, and it's going to be 2-1 now, Atlanta. Here's Kenny Smith over to Thorpe. Maxwell, they go to Hakeem Olajuwon. 1-on-1 to Tree. There's Maxwell for 3 and a miss. And Rollins will get the rebound. Going the other way, here's Dominique, pulls and misses that. And Olajuwon will go the other way. They keep going back and forth. Kenny Smith. Vernon, oh, what a pass to Hakeem. Oh, it's blocked by Rollins, but Hakeem gets it back, rocked again. Big block again, and here's Dominique. The foul, and it counts. Kenny Smith with the foul, and it's 4-1 Atlanta. Every team in there hoping that they can win. There's only 2 teams that don't really have home games. It's just the luck of the draw, really. They seeded a couple teams. And Atlanta is out 5-1 early. So, Houston, one thing really quickly with the camera on. That's the full court. I like the side. There. They go to Hakeem. Hakeem pulls and misses. And Rollins the other way. No, I don't like the side. I hate those side ones on a rail. No, I like the press box. The swivel, actually. I like this one a heck of a lot better. There they go. That's going to be Whitman, and he hits, and it's going to be 7-1. And look at Whitman with the set shot. Basically, he got hit, and that's going to be 7-1 now. So they open up a 7-1 lead. It's a one-and-done tournament. We're going to have 7 days of this. Hakeem Olajuwon over to Smith. After this, we're going to have the AFC Championship game in football, and a miss. They can't hit anything going. Here's Whitman. Whitman's into Doc Rivers. It's 9-1. And you're looking at possibly. Oh, look at this. Yeah. I'm wondering if we can turn very quickly that option, the settings. Here we go. The action replays. Yeah, we don't need it. We need the breakaways, which are fine. It's now 9-1. Atlanta looking good against his team. They haven't given up a field goal yet. Vernon That's going to be into Thorpe, and he lays it up and in. They're an inside team, and Otis Thorpe getting it in. It's now 9-3. Atlanta early. There they go to Doc. They ISO him to the left. Remember, they are allowed zones in this league. Doc scores. And Doc makes it 11-3 now. 6 fouls, all the rules just like today's rules. And very easily their freedom of movement and all that. Sometimes defensively it might be difficult, especially for the teams. Worry to Olajuwon. We'll go over the tournament after this, and Olajuwon to miss. 11-3 now. They push it down to Whitman. He'll pull and miss it. And Olajuwon will get the rebound. They push it out again at 11-3. Smith, that's Robert Horry, and he hits the three, and it's 11-6. Robert Horry has made it now 11-6 early. Rivers to Dominique. Dominique, fade away, no good. Rebound, Otis Thorpe. And they're going to Robert Horry. Here comes Smith. Smith over to Otis Thorpe. Vernon Maxwell, and he's got Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem, and that's going to be a block, and here comes Atlanta the other way. Doc Rivers will pull and miss. Rebound and a slam. It's now 13-6. Oh, I mean, they got to be able to hit those jump shots right now. The Rockets are not hitting their shots. They go to Otis Thorpe. Maxwell, there's Hakeem. Hakeem to Vernon. Hits the three again. It's 13-9. They have 2 threes today. They don't have, I think they have 1-2, and they have 2 threes. And it is 13-9. Rivers on the side, and he misses. Thorpe will go to Smith. So Smith to take a look. Here's Kenny Smith. Vernon Maxwell now in the middle, and he's got a man, and he scores. Rollins fouls him, and Vernon Maxwell scores his 6th point. And he is the offensive duty today for everybody. It's 13-11. So Vernon to make it a 3-point game, and it is. It's going to make it a 1-point game. A 3-point play we meant. And all of a sudden, it's going to be 13-12. Rivers, Dominique looking inside, and whoa, what a dunk. That is huge. Wilkins has 7 points. A total 7 of 15, 7 of 13 shooting. Vernon Maxwell. Maxwell is back. Maxwell over to Smith. Smith for 3 and a miss. Oh, they whacked it back but can't get anything there. Dominique down to Whitman, and Whitman is fouled. So Randy Whitman will shoot 2. I mean, this is big for Randy, and Randy makes 1. They talked about their seeding and how all the teams, you just don't know how they're going to match up. You can't say, I mean, you could say, yeah, the Hawks aren't as talented, but also the Arabs, and Randy hits both. It's 17-12, 5:30 to go here in the first. Smith to Olajuwon, and he's fouled from behind, and that's Tree Rollins. His 2nd, and Tree is such a big part of this defense and offense, really. He might not score a lot of points, but the ball goes through him a lot. Now Hakeem will shoot 2, and Hakeem will nail 1, straddles it in, and Rollins goes out. Cliff Livingston comes in. So Livingston will come in, and Kevin Willis will come in. Hakeem Olajuwon, 5:30 to go here in the first. Olajuwon will miss it, and Livingston will get the rebound. That looks good. Here's Randy Whitman over to Dominique, who pumps it in. Hakeem Olajuwon only has a single point. He's 0 of 5 in field goals and has 3 rebounds. Vernon Maxwell. It's Robert Horry. There's going to be Hakeem. Puts it up and straddles it out. Dominique over to Whitman. Whitman into Kevin Willis, and that's going to be a foul on Hakeem, his first. They got to be a little bit careful of all this stuff going on here, especially with Hakeem. Got to be cognizant of all the fouls. Of course, you're noticing they're calling more. He straddles in 20-13. You know, last year barely anybody got in foul trouble, and they're going to hit it here. It's 21-13. A lot of people wanted to see the Rockets go far in this tournament. A timeout for Houston, and it's going to be Atlanta 21, Houston 13. There's 9-foot-tall Mike Fratello. As the Hawks 21-13, they lead the Rockets. Here's Otis Thorpe. Otis Thorpe, and he's fouled, and that's going to be and one. Cliff Livingston, who was a Chicago Bull, I think, or would be a Chicago Bull, commits the foul, and now it's going to be an and one. So Otis Thorpe will put it up and in. 3 blocks, 6 fast break points. The hustle stats for the Hawks. It's 21-16. Rivers, Wilkins. Remember, this is 118-point-a-game offense. Kind of on that straight, pulls and misses. Rebound, Willis can't get it, and Olajuwon are going to push it the other way. Here's Robert Horry. Smith. Vernon, no. And Livingston will go the other way to Dominique. Dominique will pull and miss. And Olajuwon will have it over to Smith. Smith to Horry. Horry, no. And 3 misses in a row. They got to get it in, really, onto the ground. And there's Smith. Kenny the Jet. Maxwell to Thorpe. Here's Hakeem. One-on-one. Fade away. Scored. One-on-one. And that's the kind of thing that gets teams moving. The Hawks and the Rockets. The Rockets are almost 33%. Little bit above a third. Dominique in a miss. Not the best shooting performance in the world. Horry over to Smith. Not shooting well, you got to get the ball inside. Here's Hakeem against Kevin Willis, and he takes him to the rack. It's 21-20. 5 down for Hakeem, 2 of 8. He started off 0 of 5. He's 2 for his last 3. 21-20. Rivers over to Livingston, to Wilkins. Dominique. 3 dribbles. He's got a pull, and he does, and he misses. Here's Robert Horry. Horry will bring it out. Maxwell. Atlanta hasn't scored in the last 2.5 minutes. Vernon. 3. No. Olajuwon scores it off the rebound, and a timeout, Atlanta. They haven't scored in about 3 minutes. And the Rockets have come all the way back, and they have now a 1-point lead. So it is 22-21, 2 minutes to go here in the first. Doc Rivers will bring it up. Going to go to Dominique. Dominique. Over to Rivers. No. They push it out. Dominique again. They're going to get it. Doc. Doc is back. Doc looking. Doc to Livingston. There's Dominique again. No good. And they can't hit anything. They want to. They haven't scored for 3.5 down minutes. This is tough now. Here's Smith. Kenny the Chad. Oh, what a move. They go to Sam Cassell, who's checked in the game. Kenny, no. And Livingston will go the other way. Here's Brett Webb. All the way over to Doc Rivers. There's Spud Webb, and Spud can't hit. Nobody can hit. There's glass over the rims. Here's Kenny the Jet. Oh, what a play to Olajuwon. The foul, and it counts. It's 24-21. And Spud Webb tried just to push him away, and he went right over him, and he fouled him. So now some subs coming in. 3. Webb, Davis, and Battle are now in. Here's Battle. Oh, what a play inside, and what a move and a miss. Mario Ellie, the rebound, under a minute to go. In the bonus is Houston. 5 fouls, Mario Ellie. No, rebound, Olajuwon, yes. Atlanta hasn't scored for a long time. They got to score now. What a defensive game by Houston. Battle, got it, oh my, over Mario Ellie. And with 2 seconds to go, Brooks. Oh, they thought he had more time. It was a perfect pass to Olajuwon, but look at Houston. Houston in the first game of this tournament now up 26-23. To 23, we go to the second quarter, and the Houston Rockets are up big. Here's Scott Fuller over to Mario Ellie. Brooks for 3, and no. And Koncak over to Davis. Davis to Livingston. Livingston got it. Oh my, what a move, Cliff Livingston. And Atlanta, all of a sudden, 4 quick ones. 2 at the end of that last quarter, and now Cassell, no, and Koncak the rebound. Here's Spud. What a move. No good. And Spud Webb, here's Brooks. Brooks over to Mario Ellie. Mario, no. I'm wondering what real quick here. You take a look at the sliders, the CPU. Okay, it is custom inside shot success. Oh, no. You got to go 60 here. Close shot success. You got to go 60. Mid-range success. You got to go 60. That's the whole thing. 3-point success. You got to go 60. Layup success. You got to have 60. Dunk in traffic. That's about good. Accuracy, good. And pass speed. Body up sensitivity. There we go. They're about there. That's the thing. Inside shot, contact. Oh, yeah, 75%. Yeah, absolutely. Driving contact, I would say it's very big. I would say it's about 85. 86. You always get that. That's defense attributes. Agility. What are you doing? You got about 60 there vertical. About 60 there. Remember, strength is normal. Stamina is up there. We all know that. Hands, dunking, stealing, blocking. That's good. Offensive awareness. You're going actually 60. There we go. Offensive rebounding is a little bit over defensive. That's fine. tendencies, whatever. Fouls are there, and minimum and maximum. So we're saving. And there it is. Actually, we're going to save over HHH. Yep. So this is what we do, and that's going to be Davis is up and in. So 27 to 26. I mean, that's just a little too little. I mean, they're just missing everything from 10 feet. Sam Cassell. Cassell, Mario Ellie, and a miss. And Livingston will go the other way. Cliff. Cliff trying to go into the middle here. Spud Webb. Spud to Livingston. They're going to go down. Contact. Livingston again to Spud. They got to get the ball in the hands of a scorer. And Spud, that was good defense right there. And play to Mario Ellie. Puts it out to Cassell for three and a miss. And Cliff Livingston now will bring it down. Atlanta down by one. They're up by one. Sorry, Spud Webb. Trying to put it in, and Spud Webb does. It's now 29 to 26. Field goal percentage should start to come up a little bit. Rockets only shooting 1/3 at 34%. Cassell to Ellie. Sam Cassell. Mario Ellie again. Hits the three, and it's 29 to 29 now. A three by Sam Cassell. Now they tied it at 29, a timeout for the Hawks. We're tied at 29 in round number 1 of the preseason fun tournament. Here come the Atlanta Hawks. They bring it down. Whitman over to Wilkins. Dominique. Whitman to Webb. Dominique is in the game. Spud Webb will pull and miss. And Olajuwon will get the rebound. Not very ball moving. There's Robert Horry. Maybe a double dribble there. Maxwell for three. No good. And Willis will bring it down to Dominique. He wants to run with it. They go to Whitman. Pulls and misses. And Ellie the rebound. They go back. Mario to Cassell. Cassell over to Vernon. Vernon Maxwell. Here's Vernon, 8 minutes to go. Here in a second at three, and they nail it three. It's now 32 to 29. All of a sudden, the Rockets have a couple people that are really good in. There's Dominique, in and no good. Knocked back, though. Here's Webb. For modern rules, so it only goes to 14. They got to put it up again. Dominique, here it is. The shot no good. And Olajuwon again to Mario Ellie. Cassell to Maxwell. Olajuwon. And no. And Willis will go to Whitman. Oh, look at the slam, and that's a way to break some of this funk in shooting the ball. It's 32 to 31. Cassell to Horry. Maxwell over to Olajuwon. Oh, what a move. And Olajuwon put it on Kevin Willis. And it's 34 to 31. Very quickly, we're going to go to the camera, and we're going to bring it out a little bit. There. Here's Webb. Spud Webb. Webb got it in, and it rolls in. It's 34-33. A lot of this is looking like a 1970s basketball game with their offense. And a timeout by the Rockets. 34-33. Here in it's huge. 34-33 Houston. You got some people in and out. It's 34-33 as the Rockets lead. Here's Olajuwon. Cassell. That's going to be into Olajuwon. Wants to pump fake it. He goes around. It's going to be a foul. And he'll go to the line. That's Rollins' his third. And he comes in the game and he's got to leave now. He comes in for about 10 seconds. And that'll be one, and he goes out. 35-33, and make it 35-33. Willis to Rivers. And Doc will be over to Whitman. A long shot, no good. And Akeem, way out to Ori. There's Vernon. Oh, and it right through his hands. Well, if you're the Hawks, I mean, this is a good game so far. Over to Wilkins. It's going to be Dominique. What a move. 35-35 as the Houston Rockets and the Atlanta Hawks are tied down. It's going to be a 3, no good. Again, an offensive rebound by Olajuwon. Big rebound by Akeem, and it's 37-35. Field goal percentage, some playing 50%. Then again, you're playing against, in games, sometimes scrubs in leagues. I'm playing against the toughest defenses. Smith to Ori. Robert Ori. Got to go to Akeem. Akeem on the ground. That's Otis Thorpe and a miss. Livingston will have it over to Doc Rivers. Rivers over to Whitman. Doc again. Doc will pull and miss. And here they go the other way. Here's Robert Ori. Oh, what a play. Oh, what a layup by Akeem Olajuwon. It's now 39-35. Rivers. Here's Doc Rivers now over to Whitman. Dominique, and a foul, and he'll go to the line. Robert Ori's first personal and the first team. 39-35. And Dominique, that's going to be a miss. Dominique trying to make two, and makes one of two. 39-36. The Houston Rockets now 3.5 to go. They're going to go to Thorpe. Look to Maxwell. Vernon. Over to Akeem. Akeem, what a move. 41-36. Another inside shot. Timeout Atlanta. They got to really extend this a little bit more in a timeout. It's Houston 41, Atlanta 36. Well, it's 41-36. There's Olajuwon as he is on the bench. Last maybe 3 minutes, a little bit of rest. Mike Fratello has to He's like 9 foot tall here. He's on the floor. He's going to be playing a lot. 41-36. They bring it into contact. That's going to be a throw inside, intercepted. They're going to bring it down to Kenny Smith and Otis Thorpe, and he lays it in. Any points like that are huge deals, especially off the steal. And it's 43-36. The Rockets with a big lead. They've struggled since they got 21. It's been 26-15. 21-17. There is a miss. And rebound Thorpe. Dominique Wilkins couldn't get it in. Corey to Smith. Smith over to Vernon Maxwell. Hakeem. Oh, and Hakeem with the fadeaway. It's now 45-36. A lot of two-pointers here. They shot a lot of threes early, but now they've condensed it with twos. And here's Doc Rivers. Got to go to Dominique, and he'll put it in.
Assist goes to.
The turnaround is in. The Hawks are not shooting well. Well under 50%. The Rockets are well under 50, 18 of 41. They're a little bit under 35%. Here's Hakeem. Score that one, and that's going to be inside. 47-38. They're pulling away here in the first half. A minute 15 to go. Rivers. Over to Whitman. Oh, Kevin Willis. Willis. A move. What a move. Inside. Kevin Willis. That was a heck of a move, and now it's 47-40. Three. Up and no good. Here's contact the other way. Up and in, and that's going to be 47-42, so Atlanta is coming back. The Rockets might want to be careful with this possession. Want to keep it 2 scores. Corey. Maxwell hits the three. 14 seconds to go. Big possession for Atlanta. Doc Rivers. Rivers can't get it. Olajuwon, and that's going to be the halftime. And the Houston Rockets. They have half a century, and Atlanta has 42, and they're looking good. Well, there you see it. That's the thing. Houston and Atlanta will play the winner of San Antonio, New York. Kind of a very hard-hitting defensive block here. And this is going to be a fun tournament. Anybody really, except for the Hornets, well, who knows about the Hornets? They're probably going to get blown out. Could win 3 in a row. Sacramento against the Lakers. I mean, it should be good. Taking a look at field goal percentage, the Rockets are shooting a little bit better. They're starting to. You see the rebounds and the assists are close, but the steals the Rockets have too. And quite honestly, I'm looking at this second half and thinking, what should the teams do? If you're Atlanta, you have to start going on runs. And what I mean runs is, yeah, you're going to get your lay-ins and all that, but you got to hit you got to, I think, shoot a couple more threes, and you got to go and shoot your mid-range shots. You got to get it. You got to get Spud Webb open when he's in as a second stringer, and you got to stop Olajuwon. Olajuwon's offensive rebounds literally are the difference here, as it is 50 to 42, and we begin the third quarter. Smith, Olajuwon over to Smith. Go to Maxwell. Vernon Maxwell for three, and he can't have it off the first possession. Doc Rivers. And they turn it over, and Olajuwon to Smith. Over to Maxwell. To Otis Thorpe. Yeah, he's in the lane forever. Rudy Tomjanovich against Mike Fratello. That's the coaches. Doesn't look too much like Rudy T. Oh, what a slam dunk to Akeem. Akeem. It's not Akeem, it is Dominique Wilkins, and it's 50 to 44. That was a heck of a move. Smith, Maxwell, here's Olajuwon. One-on-one. Olajuwon, they kick it out to Kenny Smith, and he misses. Here's Atlanta now, looking good, making the adjustments. A good fast break and a miss. Ori, it's strange. You'd think they'd be crashing the boards, getting rebounds. They're playing for the fast break, and that's going to be out of bounds on Olajuwon. Mike Fratello trying to keep the Hawks into the game. That's the thing. Olajuwon got a lot of offensive rebounds, and actually Atlanta's playing now for the fast break. I don't think Houston expected that. Rivers, don't. Robert Horry the other way. Horry to Smith. Smith to Horry, and that's going to be into Akeem. Akeem Olajuwon, and he's going to be fouled by Tree Rollins, his fourth. He's got to be careful. That's the thing about Tree is he's fouling left and right, and Akeem hits one. So Tree goes out. And Cliff Livingston, who's having a very good game, comes in. And the fourth quarter, they're probably going to just put Tree out there. It's an 8-point Rocket lead. Rivers. I wish somebody would comment in the section, something, so we know somebody's out there. Dominique. Good defense. Dominique again. Dominique flips it over his head, no good. Rebound Olajuwon. If you're Houston, you might want to slow it up a little bit. Be a little bit more deliberate in what you do. Maxwell to Olajuwon. Oh, back and no good rebound. Otis Thorpe, and he puts it in. 54 to 44. It's now a 10-point lead, and you can feel the momentum now. Going all towards, there's Rivers, will pull and miss. Rebound, yes. So Kevin Willis puts back the rebound. See, that's one you got to make on your first one. You can't keep missing those. Shots, here's Olajuwon, fadeaway in. Back to 10. And the Rockets have a 10-point lead. Rivers. Over to Dominique. Dominique. Look at him go, and a slam and a foul. Robert Horry, his second foul. And Dominique gets out 56 to 48. Dominique will come in. That's exactly what you need. You don't shoot threes when you're behind. You get the and ones. And Dominique will make it an and one. 56 to 49. Oh my. Here's Kenny Smith. Smith over to Vernon. can't have it, and here's Wilkins the other way. Dominique to Whitman, can't have it. Rebound, yes. And that's going to be Doc Rivers. It's now a 5-point game. Kenny Smith over to Otis Thor. Vernon. Oh, to Olajuwon. What are they going to do? Oh, he's going to go up and miss. Dominique the other way. Oh, he hit Thorpe, but that's going to be intercepted anyway. A strange one. Kenny the Jet Smith. Olajuwon, no. And here's Doc. Doc over to Dominique. He can't hit it. Wow, you want to talk about nobody hitting. It happens this way. Robert Horry. No. Olajuwon, yes. 58-51. It's a 7-point lead. Rivers. Doc. Cliff. Score that one. That's exactly the shot they need. Both teams 23 of 55. That's exactly what they need. Olajuwon straddles that in. Starting to make their shots now 60-53. Houston leads by 7. Outside to Dominique again. Oh my, what a move. Dominique is incredible, 23 tonight. He already has 7 in this quarter. That's pace, and we're only halfway through the quarter. Horry over to Olajuwon. Hakeem, no. Hakeem, yes, and one. Kevin Willis with the foul. Already with 34 is Hakeem. 34 and 16 rebounds. That's incredible. And a miss. So we go the other way. Here's Cliff. Oh, look at this. The lay-in is good. I was going to say, if Doc Rivers missed that, that would be tremendously big, but it's 62-57. 3. In and out. Willis the other way to Livingston. Trying to take the baseline away. He goes to the outside. He's fouled by Robert Horry, his third. Cliff Livingston, who just hit the mid-range shot, trying to make Atlanta in by 3 points. Let's see. Livingston makes it a 4-point game. 4 points here, and now it's 4, and it stays 4. Thorpe to Smith. Smith pulls and misses, can't hit it. That hurts. You got to be able to hit that. Rivers, Livingston, Koncak. John Koncak, and what a move. Koncak, what a foul, and Koncak puts it in. An and one. Brutal defensive game here. 62-60. And a miss. Horry, they missed their last 2 free throws. Maxwell intercepted by Whitman. Here's Whitman over to Rivers. Willis, no. And Thorpe will go the other way to Sam Cassell. Can Sam put it in? Yes, he does. 64-60 with 4 minutes to go. Rivers. Livingston. Rivers will pull and miss. Willis, no. Koncak, yes. 2 offensive rebounds in a row. That's not what they wanted. If you're the Rockets, it's now a 2-point game. Vernon, no. Can't have it. Contact, they're going to push it down. Livingston. Whitman. Rivers should have shot it. Contact and a foul there on him. And they're going to foul to get subs in. Rivers. Ready to go in the quarter. Oh, he was hit, I think. He was hit hard by Scott Bullard, number 50. So John Concack will shoot 2. They're down by 2. That would have been a bonus anyway. And now, here it is, Concack, and no. Could have tied this game up. Subs are coming in. It's under 3 minutes to go. Webb and Antoine Carr. For the Rockets, Ellie, Bullard, and Creighton. I don't know. So Concack will hit 1 of 2. It's going to be 64-63. Curtin, number 39. And here's Smith down. Curtin over to Cassell. Cassell will pull and miss. And here's Concack. They're going to push it down all the way to Spud Webb, and Spud gets blocked. Rebound, Antoine got it. And Antoine Carr has given Atlanta a lead. The Jet. Mario Ellie, no. And here's Webb. Webb, what a move. Oh, and a miss. Bullard over to Smith, 65-64. 2 minutes to go. Smith, 3. Oh, in and out. Can't get it, and here's Webb. Webb the other way. Spud. Doc. Livingston, the hook shot. What a hook shot from about 10 feet. Has given Atlanta a 3-point lead. Akeem ready to come back in. He would have played a good defensive presence there. Curtin now. Atlanta leading 67-64. There's Mario Ellie. No. And they are not getting anything to fall. They're in a huge scoring drought. What a shot up and in. And Cliff Livingston is unbelievably good. He might just stay in for Tree Rollins. Tree Rollins has been out the most of the game. He has 4 fouls. He had 2 in the first 6 minutes. Cassell nails it, 69-66. So Tree Rollins out because of a lot of fouls, but he'll come in the 4th. Livingston is doing a great job here. There's Doc Rivers. No, rebound slamming. So here's Smith down, 25 seconds. Cassell. No, in and out. Here's Doc. Are they going to hold for the final shot? Webb. 5 seconds. And that's it. (71-66). 25, no, it was 50-42, almost 29 points in that quarter for Atlanta, and that, what a quarter for them. Oh, they're going to go to the 4th quarter. If they score, you got to call a timeout. It's 79-66, 10 minutes to go. An 8-0 run. And there it is. It's 13. I'm not saying they're out of it, but I'm saying right now it's going to be tough. It's 79-66. Here we go. It's going to be 79-66. Thorpe, that's going to be a 3. No. Cassell, no. That's going to be up. No good. And contact the other way. Davis. Webb. Over to Wilkins. There's Dominique. The hook shot, no good. Thorpe again. Now every 2 for Atlanta is going to be big. It's a 13-point lead. Mario Ellie. They go to Brooks. Brooks. They got to be able to make it in. I mean, my goodness, there's Wilkins who slams it in. And they are booing for a reason, and that'll be out of play. Now they're holding the Rockets to 36% shooting. And Hawks are at 47. They get it into Brooks. Thorpe to Mario Ellie. Into Akeem. Akeem, oh, that's going to be hit hard, and Dominique will have it. Dominique will pull and in and out. And here's Mario Ellie. Ellie over to Brooks. Whoa, I thought he was going to hit the 3. To Cassell. That's 2, and it's going to be off glass. 81-68, 8:18 to go. They need a big run. They need a couple stops and a couple baskets. They need to make this thing 7 as quick as possible. Tree Rollins over to Dominique. Inside Dominique Wilkins. What a move. A 12-2 run, and this could spell end of game. Dominique took the baseline on that last one, and Akeem, and a miss. Well, this could be an upset. I don't know. Remember, their seating were semi-random. There's Webb over to Dominique. And a steal by Mario Ellie. Cassell, the lay-in is good. 83-70, there's still time. Not done yet. Here's Davis in a timeout. So Atlanta wants to talk about it. It's 83-70 with 7 minutes to go. They want to talk about it. They want to make sure that they don't blow a 13-point lead.
Substitution on the court.
Well, maybe you wanted to see that dance cam, but, you know, for the life of me, I really don't care. So Atlanta will throw it in here, 7 minutes to go. Maybe next time, if they have something like that, we'll do it. Whitman. Playing a box offense. There's Doc Rivers on the side note. And Olajuwon over to Smith. Here's Maxwell to Thorpe. The lay-in is good. Now it's 11. Otis Thorpe, and they got to get Tree Rollins in. Give Livingston a little bit of a break. Doc. Tough angle for Doc. Wilkins to Whitman. Dominique. Dominique, no, can't have it. Ori will get the rebound, and here comes Houston. Smith. We're going to look it over to Maxwell. 3. Hits the three, and it's now 83-75. We're in single digits with 6 minutes to go. Rivers. Dominique over to Willis. Dominique Wilkins. Wilkins again from the foul line. No, they can't get it, and here's Olajuwon. Over to Vernon Maxwell. To Smith. Over to Robert Horry. Olajuwon, no. And he can't get it. That was an awkward shot. Rivers, and he can't have that. That's going to be Robert Horry. Smith over to Thorpe, and he put it in. It's now 83-77. 7 in a row for Houston after that timeout. They're bringing it in, a lot of fast breaks. I think Atlanta wants to make them set up. Here's Dominique. Dominique will put that in, and he'll make it 8 again. Instead of 6, it'll be 8, 85-77. Smith. Over to Vernon Maxwell. Vernon, no. And Whitman again will go. Here's Whitman. Randy Whitman. Dominique. Doc. Flings it, no good. Thorpe will go to Maxwell. Over to Smith. Vernon Maxwell. Olajuwon, no. And here's Rollins. Rollins will go to Doc Rivers now. They're going to go inside. That's going to be no good. Here's Robert Horry. Horry over to this side to Smith. It's 85-77. They got to get some baskets because right now this game is, the minutes are going by too much. Pulls and misses. And here's Doc Rivers again. Doc will move it all the way over to Wilkins. Doc Rivers again. They go to Dominique. Dominique over to Wilkins to Rivers. Rivers, no good. And Otis Thorpe, they're going to bring it down. Here's Maxwell. They go to Smith. Vernon Maxwell. Vernon. Robert Horry. Horry for 3, and he can't have it. Tree Rollins with 2.5 to go. Give it to Dominique, and now it looks like Atlanta's going to try and solidify things. Rivers to Whitman, over to Wilkins. Not the best of offensive teams. Wilkins got it, and it's down 10 with 2 minutes to go. And it looks like Dominique's 35 have won the game for Atlanta. There's a 3 and a miss. Hakeem, they're going to leave him alone. There's under 2 to go. 87-79. They don't have to foul yet. At any point should be it. Dominique early in the shot clock, and he puts it in. Now it's 89-79, and the Houston Rockets are seeing the writing on the wall. Smith to Olajuwon. Smith. Penny Smith, no rebound, yes. 89-81, a minute and a half. It's Whitman. Rivers, not a greatest shooting performance I've ever seen. But here's Wilkins, and he'll miss. Otis Thorpe again, and here's Smith. 3, can't hit it, and under a minute to go. This could be it. Are they going to foul or not? Rivers. Has it under a minute. They're passing it around. Dominique. They're just going to hold and a miss. Olajuwon, they got to put it in. What are they going to do? Here's Maxwell. They got to kick it back and maybe hit a three. He's got to shoot. They don't have time. There's Kenny. No, Olajuwon. There's another three and nails it. 89-84. They got to throw it in. They do, and a foul. 15 seconds to go.
First team foul.
You never know. Got to get one more foul. And they get it in, and Rivers is fouled. 14 seconds. Kenny Smith's fifth.
Second team foul. Shooting from one. Doc Rivers.
89-84.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes one, and they can't make any other one. They can't make any other free throw. They got to go 0 for 3. And they make that one, and this game is nearly over. 91-84. So Atlanta comes into Houston and wins an ugly game. Nobody's shooting well. Nobody's shooting good. It is just an ugly game, and now people leaving as a 7-point game. They got to shoot it. Smith, the Horry for three, in and out. Rollins are going to hold it, and the Atlanta Hawks will move on in the next round of this tournament. Look at their adulation. They come in and they beat an NBA champion, Atlanta 91, Houston 84. Not the best game, but certainly Atlanta is going to have momentum going into the next round, either New York or San Antonio. One of those two, and it's the newer the 2000 Spurs versus the 70s Knicks. That should be a very good game. Player of the game is Dominique Wilkins. Dominique, what a game for him. I think he had 35 or 37. He had a lot of great inside plays, a lot of good defense, and that was just incredibly good. So 91-84 your final. Taking a look quickly at the box score. Actually, team comparison first. There you see 91-84 your final. And 45% for the Atlanta Hawks. Shooting-wise, free throws 11 of 15. Total team fouls 11 to 8. It kind of backed off in a little bit. The biggest lead 15-10. Time of possession, there you see it. That doesn't really matter too much. And that's huge. Taking a look at the box score. Player comparison. Game stats. Oh, I don't. Okay. Box score then. There it is. Olajuwon had 36, 23 rebounds, and he looked good. On the other side, it'll be the Hawks, who had 37 points, 9 rebounds, and they had a lot of people that got rebounds. So they really did. Dominique, 37 and 9. What a game for him. And just nobody shot the ball really well. Taking a look at the shot chart. Look at all those misses and the O's. Houston shot a lot better on the outside. You see them. Atlanta got a lot of inside shots. They missed a lot of outside shots. They really did. They got 62 rebounds. Oh, there were a lot of missed shots there. Well, all right, that's going to be it for us today. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.